Welcome to Chris Parkin Shooting Sports. This is the Caldwell Claymore Solo clay target launcher. Clay target, clay pigeon, however you want to call it. This is the absolute standard version, and it's called the Solo because it's designed to be used on your own. So essentially, you just put your clay in there like that, click that in position, and then obviously you've got to balance on one foot, make sure you're careful with that, put the other foot on there, press that down, and as you can see, the whole thing stretches the spring out on a toggle, and then it launches, releases the clay, and off you go. Obviously it warns you to read the instruction manual, make sure you're using it correctly and safely. But construction's all steel, there's a few polymer bits on it, and obviously you've got the soft bits here which are rubber to make sure when the clay's going you're not going to damage the clay. So it's like a plastic arm here, it just holds that clay against for you. But when it's not cocked like this, you can just press up and down and it'll do nothing at all. But as soon as you latch that back there, it toggles so that when your foot goes on the pedal and you press down, the main spring here is stretched out before it goes over the trigger mechanism, so you don't have to pre-cock, so to speak, the clay pigeon trap. It does it all on the foot pressure alone. Pull! Pull! Right, go on then. Construction's all steel, everything's very solid and durable, and of course with three main feet here you've got inherent stability on uneven surfaces, and of course there's a huge foot at the back to make sure when you're pressing on the pedal you've got full control and can put your weight into it without falling over or sinking into the ground or anything like that. So it really does work very nicely, and I think it's excellent value for money. It's the kind of thing that 2 or 3 of you might group together and buy, and I think you'll have a huge amount of fun shooting with this. So well done to Caldwell, because that is a fantastic product. And it's not very expensive at all, actually. I think it's only about £180. So go for it and buy yourself a box of clays and cartridges, and off you go. Now you'll see that more on camera in a moment, but you can tension the spring using this handle here, so you can control the amount of force used in actually sending the clays. I've put it on full power because obviously being an easy to use unit, it's not as strong as some traps are, but it's certainly very usable on your own. The other thing you can do with it is on the left side here there's a latch, and if you just pull that out you can change the angle at which the arm throws the clays. So of course if it's down there it's going to throw low, and if it's up there it's going to throw them high, and that works, you know, to make sure you're getting the clays working safely the way you want them. of course you can turn the whole unit like that to make sure it's going to throw the clays in the correct direction. And then when you've finished, it's really as simple as just popping it in your vehicle. But if you do need to fold it down a little bit, take the stud out of the bottom here, just unscrew this like that. That'll just lift off there, fold the legs over in that direction and put the screw back in on the other anchor point here, which will hold the legs folded. And there you go, you've got a compact unit which is fairly flat and will just sit in the back of your car. So please like, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell and keep track of my regular uploads, because this is a fantastic accessory for clay shooters. I'm not a massive clay shooter myself, but I've had some great fun shooting this morning. And for the price of a box of clays, take a couple of your friends out, make sure you're careful and safe of course, and you've got some great clay shooting fun. Right, thank you for watching, bye for now.